Some of the best boxing drills aren't done alone. They're done with a partner. Partner drills help people build timing, coordination, and confidence. And they make training way more fun. So I'm gonna show you my favorite partner drills that we use all the time in almost every class. Now, I love using these because they keep people engaged, working together, and smiling. And at the same time, they're actually learning solid fundamentals. So as far as partner drills go, depending on who's there and what we're working on, we'll hit a few quick rounds of each drill or spend extra time on one or two that need work. First drill, we call this one the 4 and 4. Some of our most important drills are simple defense drills like the 4 and 4, where one partner uses 4 offensive attacks and the other partner uses 4 defensive techniques, and then they switch. I like this one because it really strengthens that basic guard and it gets them used to reading their opponents. For newer people, it helps to kill that flinch reflex and get them used to reading attacks and keeping their hands up at a safe pace and intensity. For more advanced people, I tell them they need to be switching between blocks, slips, parries, dodges, and smothers. When doing this drill, you'll notice bad habits on the offense side and on the defense side, so make them aware of what they're doing wrong and do not let the offense side be lazy. Second drill, we call this slip counters. Another really good partner drill we do is basic slip counters. This one is great for all levels too, and for newer people it helps with their distance management, rhythm, and timing, and for advanced people it helps with their slip speed. This is definitely one we hit every class, even if it's just one quick round, and it's just what it sounds. One partner throws 2 straight punches, the other partner slips to the outside with their counter. Then they switch. Like I said, really good timing drill. Third drill, we call this one bouncing punches. One of my favorites is the bouncing punches drill. You have both partners bouncing and punching for 2 and 2 or 3 and 3. While bouncing, they punch twice, then switch. This helps build up their rhythm, timing, coordination, and flow. This is more of a footwork drill, but it's super important, especially when getting punches and distance management in coordination with bouncing. Fourth drill, we call this 1-in-1 kicks. So of course we do some kicking only drills too, like a 1-in-1 kick drill. This focuses more on checks, balance, timing, reflexes. It's also just good kicking practice. Basically, one partner will kick one time, then the other partner will check, block, dodge, or smother the attack, and then he will switch to offense and kick. For newer people, they should be building up that check reflex. More advanced people will be trying out other defensive options. One thing I like to have them watch out for is moving backwards on defense. A lot of new people will start moving backwards on the defense, so just watch that. I like to teach the check or any defensive technique as being just as aggressive or more aggressive than any offensive technique. Fifth drill, we call this one kick counters. Another kicking drill is kick counters. This one's different from just checking because they are only working on basic counters. We go through lead leg counters off the check, rear leg counters off the check, and punch counters off the check. It is a good reflex drill and it's a good way to work those hip flexors, balance, and distance management. Sixth drill, we just call this one the 4 and 4 with kicks, because of course we do the 4 and 4 with kicks too. With kicks, it's important because they can't be lazy with their guard and they have to watch their partner's kicks while being ready for punching attacks. This one's just a really good overall defense practice. Things to work on during this drill are leaning back on the kicks to help keep the head out of striking range and keeping their composure while focusing on blocking. This is another chance to work on not backing up. I always tell my people that the guy on defense should be working way harder than the guy on offense. Now, all of these drills are important for so many things, and then if they're switching partners, they're learning even more because every person moves a little differently, and some people may be able to make something work with one partner and not another, so they have to figure out why, and it just really speeds up their growth. Another huge benefit is that it kills that flinch reflex. So if you have people that don't ever plan on sparring or actual fighting, these drills can have a similar benefit on a more manageable scale. All right, seventh drill, walking punches. The last drill I'll mention is just basic footwork, moving while striking. One partner holding a kick bag or a kick pad while one partner walks or follows and has to keep the proper footwork while striking. We just call this walking punches for beginners. Slowly moving forward, backward, and sideways while striking. All right, here's a bonus drill. We call it the shoulder tap drill. It may also be called shoulder sparring. This one is just fun. If there's time for a few 1-minute rounds at the end of class, I just yell, get a partner, and I start the timer and I say shoulder tap drill, go, go, go. Everyone loves this drill so much. I can't describe the joy I see on their faces. And it's not just fun, it's one of our best overall striking and moving drills that we have. Closest thing to sparring. They really get to practice everything they work on with a moving partner. And it gives you a chance to find bad habits with their techniques. Usually with new people, you'll see beginner mistakes in the footwork here. So let me know if you want to see any more drills explained. I definitely have more drills I would like to share, like our partner clinch drills, body conditioning drills, and some of our toe-to-toe drills. So I'll have to make another video for more of these. These are just some of my favorite, most beneficial partner drills that we use to practice fundamentals almost every day. These drills build smart fighters, not just strong ones, and you can do these anywhere with minimal equipment and build real fight IQ. My fighters actually run through all of these as part of their warm-up for their fights. As always, if you need help with any of this stuff, just reach out to me.